What if your week planned itself? You wake up Monday morning, open your calendar, and everything's already mapped out. Work sessions, errands, even the small stuff you usually forget. No more starting the week staring at an empty calendar and guessing what matters. That's what I built, an AI workflow that plans, organizes, and schedules my week automatically. It runs on Notion, ChatGPT, Zapier, and Google Calendar, and once you set it up, it works quietly in the background. Most creators spend hours every week just planning, moving tasks around, rewriting to-do lists, and color-coding calendars. It feels productive, but it's really just moving the same chaos to a different corner of the screen and pretending it's progress. I wanted a system that handled all of that automatically, so I could focus on creating, not organizing. Turns out, AI is really good at the boring parts, you just have to teach it your logic once. Here's the workflow. Throughout the week, I type every task or reminder into a Notion database called the weekly inbox. Then once a week, Zapier sends everything to ChatGPT with rules for categorizing, estimating duration, assigning mental effort, and sorting by priority. ChatGPT then returns a clean weekly plan. Zapier pushes it back to Notion and then syncs each task into Google Calendar. By Monday morning, my week is already structured, and that brings us to the first real step. Step 1, capture everything. If something pops into your head, add it to the weekly inbox. Don't organize it or prioritize it. I add tasks manually throughout the week, ideas, reminders, projects, and errands. This step stays simple because the real work happens later. Your only job is to capture. The system's job is to make sense of it. And once your inbox fills up over the week, that's where the real magic happens. Once a week, Zapier sends that inbox to ChatGPT. The prompt asks it to categorize each task, creative, admin, or personal. Then it estimates how long it'll take and determine the mental effort required. GPT sorts everything based on importance and workload, then returns a clean, structured weekly plan. It's like a project manager who doesn't need breaks, doesn't forget things, and never asks for status updates. Next, Zapier takes that plan and turns it into actual calendar events. Creative work gets morning defocus slots, admin tasks get afternoons, and personal errands land in the early evening. It schedules everything into the right slots and spreads the workload across the week automatically. If a task didn't get scheduled where I wanted it, I just adjust the Notion entry and rerun the automation. Building this taught me something unexpected. The stress isn't the work, it's deciding what to do next. Once that layer is gone, everything feels lighter. The real benefit isn't automation, it's mental space. You start your day with direction instead of decision fatigue. Since building this, I've probably saved an hour or two each week, not because planning takes forever, but because I don't have to mentally juggle a dozen things anymore. There's no decision fatigue, no guessing what to do first. I just open my calendar and start. And the best part, the system still feels human. AI isn't doing the work for me, it's just clearing the noise so I can actually focus. If you want to try this yourself, start small. Connect Notion and ChatGPT through Zapier and let AI prioritize just one list, maybe next week's task. Once that works, layer in the calendar sync. Keep tweaking until your week feels smoother, not robotic, just lighter. And to be completely honest, setting this up is a little convoluted. If you want something simple, Todoist, or even a normal calendar works great. You don't have to automate everything. But if you do love building systems, this one feels pretty magical once it clicks. If this video helped at all, hit like. It tells YouTube I'm not shouting into the void. Subscribe if you want more workflows that save you hours every week. And drop a comment if you want me to build this into a template or expand it further. Until next time, keep working smarter.